Pixie, Sam, Maggie. Alright, it is Wednesday. Welcome back to season 2 of the CyclingTom vlog. We're heading out to the garage to grab a mountain bike.
Baby, we go round for round in my bed. She the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head. And no, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off. And depressed girl, overdose on Zola. And I've been up all night sweating in my dreams. I tried to run away, but you're trapping me. Romance reacted chemically. Now I
Alright, we're in. Alright, today I'm just going to have a quick work on this mountain bike. It hasn't been ridden in like over a year, I think. It hasn't actually properly been out of my grandparents' property since it was brought. So as you can see, there's very minimal lube on the chain, so I guess we'll give it a clean and we'll just give it a bit of a tune so we can get it working. But other than that, everything seems to be alright. All the brake cables and everything that are just working. It's just going to be a bit of a bash around town, so I think it'll be good to go. Alright, we're going to put a bit of muck off wet lube on this bike just to spice it up a little bit. It actually seems to be moving quite smoothly, which is quite nice. They need some air in the tyres, and I think it's basically good to go for a little bit of a hoon. I'm just going to hoon down the road for a little bit, take it on a quick spin, see how it's feeling, and then I'm going to go get some food because I haven't eaten basically all day. Alright, mechanical wise, the bike's actually going pretty good. Obviously this isn't a very big mountain bike, it's not no disc brakes or anything, but for a bit of a hoon around and a bit of a blat, it's actually not too bad. And it responds pretty nicely. I actually quite like riding this. It'll be fun to ride around town.
get on your bikes, ride!
Alright, well originally in this video I had, alright, see you later. I had planned on going for a ride, but we've just had like a ginormous downpour, and it's like hailing up in the hills and stuff. And it is, yeah, it just got really cold since I went to ride the mountain bike between now. So here's a story that I've been holding off telling for a while, but I got robbed in my garage about, I don't know, it must have been a few months ago now. I'll have a look. Yeah, 19th of September. I was just getting up as in every normal day to go to school. I came out, I did my normal routine. I went and unlocked the garage from the door that you see me going in and out of quite often. And then I went in there, and then just like every normal day, I went around the side of the Beamer and I opened my car. And and then I saw that the garage was open. I was like, oh fuck, I must have forgot to lock it, or I must have just forgot. It mustn't have gone all the way down, because sometimes when I press my garage door, it goes down and then kind of stops and I get stuck. So then I was like, oh shit. And then I look at all the hooks, because I had all those hooks along the side of my garage that hold my bikes, and they were all gone. Every single bike was gone except my TT bike, because my TT bike at the time had no wheels on it, and it was just hanging off the roof of the roof of the garage. So what had happened is obviously the robbers, or whoever the thieves were just walking along, and they seen the garage door and they knew how to open it or something. So they completely they must have pried it open with some type of big metal thing or some type of wooden thing. So they pried it open, they've got it up to about there, and that's smashed the garage, the metal bit of the garage door up into the roof. So like it's pushed all the way up and it's fucked the garage door. And then they've got like a gap probably about that deep, so one of them must have gone under, seen the bikes on the wall, just been real quick, and they grabbed 3 bikes, chucked them under there, and then they stole them and they left it open like that. It was real weird. Like the bikes that they took, one was expensive, 2 of them were averagely expensive, then one was just a bit of a runaround hunk of shit, like 10-20 years old bike. They're all road bikes. And then, but the funny thing is that they left my TT bike there because it had no wheels, and they obviously don't know the value of things. Just people so naive and dumb, they don't actually understand how much these bikes are worth, and that they're worth as much as some of these people's fucking cars. And yeah, my car, luckily my car was locked in the garage, so I lock it in the garage and I actually locked the car physically. But they actually did, I found like a month later, because one of the bikes was red and there's all these red scratch marks on the right hand side of my rear bumper. So they've obviously scratched my car as they've gone through, which is a bit annoying. I only saw that after we've done the insurance claim, so I'll have to deal with that myself. But yeah, and then obviously I didn't know what to do because we had just been robbed, so I called my mum and then we called the cops, and they basically within a few hours they had some detectives come around and get fingerprints, and they said they got pretty good fingerprints on the people, and that took ages. We ended up getting insurance on all 3 of the bikes and all the stolen stuff. There was other stolen stuff in the garage, but I'm just talking about the 3 bikes that got stolen, and a set of wheels that was just sitting there. So all of that stuff got stolen. But yeah, it was just really shocking that you can't actually leave your bikes even in a locked garage and they just got stolen. So I'll take you a quick look around, but I took a video that morning when I walked in because I was like, oh shit, I don't know, no one else is here. So I took a quick 30-second iPhone video of what it was like. This morning to this, my garage has been broken into. It's all broken. It's been like wrenched up, and like there's just this tiny gap under here. And my sister's bike's gone. My little white bike's gone. For some reason my TT helmet's still here, and my time trial bike is still here. So yeah, all that stuff got stolen, but we'll go have a quick look in the garage now. Alright, so this is where it happened. So obviously I've still got the mountain bike in here. This is actually one of the bikes. I don't know if you can hear me because the rain's rattling on the roof of the garage, but I actually found a guy riding around town on this bike, which is one of the bikes that got stolen. This little red road bike here, and I confronted him and ended up getting that one back. Oh no, it's true. Whose bike's that, bro?
That's my mate.
Whose bike's that, bro?
I got it off my mate today.
Nah, bro, whose f***ing bike is that?
My mate let me use it today, bro.
F***ing whose bike is that?
I don't know.
That's my The cops found this one, but then the other one, which was the nicer one, the more expensive black one, we never ended up getting back, but we ended up getting my sister a new bike, thankfully. So yeah, my sister's bike ended up getting stolen, but we ended up getting her a replacement bike, which is this full carbon fiber Avanti Corsa SL. I think it's like a size 50 frame, and it came with full brand new Shimano 105 grip set, which is fine because she's only 12. So it's a pretty nice bike that she got as a replacement, considering all of what happened. Honesty is an expensive gift, so do not expect it from cheap people. And that's what I have had to take away from the situation, that people that steal and have a peasant mentality are going to be peasants and going to go nowhere in their lives, and that people like us that actually try hard and they work for their things and don't go around stealing. We are the ones that are going to be better off in the end. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video. I had to wait a while for like insurance and the police to sort all that out before I could actually show any of that footage, because that was a part of our investigation on them. So that's the end of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe. I am currently in the middle of like a storm. There's like 4 or 5 days of rain, so I don't know how much riding we're gonna get done, but I'm gonna try and get on the bike as much as I can before my surgery.
Around in my bed, she the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head. And no, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off. And deep breaths, girl, overdose on zone.